Good morning everyone. I just made some coffee with homemade cashew and oat milk, and I've made it a few times now and I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of it, which is pretty exciting because I really love milky coffee. But anyway, it's peak bluebell season here in Sussex, and if you don't know what they are, in around April, kind of depending on the weather, all over the UK, and I'm sure in other countries as well, there's just carpets or like a sea full of bluebells covering the forest floor in lots and lots of forests. And they're basically, kind of like the name suggests, small bluish purple bell-shaped flowers, and they're just so abundant when they're out. They're just everywhere, and I've already seen a few this year just by the roadside, and there's even a few in our garden, but I haven't gone to our local forest to go have the like proper bluebell experience, and I really can't wait because I obviously remember them from last year and I really loved it. It just felt so magical and beautiful and quite like mysterious. I'm gonna take you guys with me, and I'm still in my pajamas, so I need to get dressed. So we headed to our local forest and pretty quickly spotted the first bluebells. And as you can see, they're kinda hard to miss because they're quite literally everywhere. I know that I said that I remember them from last year and I really loved them, but I don't think I had quite remembered just how breathtakingly beautiful they are. This might sound a little silly, but I just felt so overwhelmed by the sense of awe and the sheer beauty and magic and kind of like mysteriousness of it all that I had to just sit down and have a little cry. And it's such a shame that a camera can't capture the sweet floral scent mixed with the kind of earthy forest smell. It's just incredible. And then eventually, while we were wandering amongst the sea of blue blossom, we spotted this fallen tree and decided to climb up the tree. And it was really funny because it kind of reminded me of that meme, expectations versus reality, because it felt like such a pretty idea, like a little fairy perched on a like tree trunk, but the reality was it was really difficult to somehow scramble up that log. But it was really worth it in the end because it felt very satisfying to finally make it up there. Kind of felt like a pirate at the front of a ship looking over the sea. And a little later that day, when we were walking along one of the paths, we kept hearing little noises and they were getting louder and we couldn't quite figure out what it was. And then eventually we spotted a bunch of baby shrews chasing each other. They didn't seem to mind us being there at all, which was quite astonishing. It was just so warm and sunny, especially for a spring afternoon in the UK, and I really wish I could just bottle it all up and save it for a grey and rainy day if I feel like I'm in need of a little bit of magic and joy. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really loved creating it, and I will see you next time.